Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to talk about the possible event tower for the spring event. So this is going to be a prediction video. And before I start talking about the actual tower and what I think the tower is going to be, because I have no idea, I can only guess. I think it's important to talk about the past event towers to see if there are any similarities among the towers that have come out and among the events that have come out so far. So the first is everyone's favorite, Gladiator Event, the Heights event, right? Where the event tower is very similar to the boss, right? The boss has swords, right? Is holding swords. And so it's possible that people could have guessed what the event tower was going to be. And I say that it's people's favorite sarcastically because the event started to be really hard, almost impossible if you try to do it with less than 7 people or something. And despite that, the event tower Gladiator is still, in my opinion, pretty bad. So yeah, the event tower could have been, predictable, I guess, to a certain point. And the next event was Halloween, right? Halloween came out, during Halloween, obviously. It's been almost half a year since Halloween event came out. And the event tower is Shredder. Honestly, I don't think any of us could have actually guessed what the tower was going to be, because there literally is no similarity between Halloween and the Shredder. Because I think Shredder was going to be yeah, it was definitely going to be one of the 3 towers, Medic, Shredder, Mine, that was just going to come out as just a normal tower that Below had planned out. But Shredder ended up becoming a Halloween tower that, pretty much no one expected, because, the Halloween event boss, which is Jacobot, doesn't really look anything like Shredder, right? Because it's shooting a laser. It's not really doing anything that is really similar to what the Shredder does, because Shredder is able to throw knives and then uses a chainsaw. But yeah, for that reason, I don't think any of us could have actually guessed it. And then the last event tower is Frost Blaster. Now this, some people could have, possibly guessed, because Frost Blaster and Christmas event, Frost Blaster has that snowy theme. So some people could have guessed something like Frost Blaster, but not exactly like it. So there's definitely that similarity between the Frost Blaster tower and the Christmas event. So it's possible that some people could have guessed it. And so overall, Christmas event and the Gladiator event were very similar in that people could have guessed, what the event tower was going to be, and the Halloween, no one could have guessed it. So now, spring event. Now, when we think of spring, we basically think of flowers, right? Flowers, trees, blue sky. And so my guess is that the tower is going to be something similar to the theme of spring. Hopefully it is. And even if it's not, it doesn't matter too much. And I'm thinking, what if it has to do with bees? Because, there will be a lot of bees, because there will be a lot of flowers when it's spring. And what if the tower is something like a beekeeper, I know it's kind of silly, but if it's something like a beekeeper, his ability would be attacking the zombies with bees. So I think that would be a really cool tower, because I would love to see the introduction of damage over time towers. So that basically means if the tower attacks the zombie gets dealt some amount of damage over time. So for example, if the bees do 200 damage every 5 seconds, so that means the zombies are taking 40 damage per second. And it kind of makes sense too, because if you get stung by a bee, it doesn't you don't get hit and then you just stop feeling pain. You just constantly feel pain, and then the pain gets better and better. So I think the damage over time concept is pretty applicable. So the beekeeper will basically control the bees and then attack the zombies with it, and the zombies will be dealt damage over time. I think that's a pretty cool concept. And then when it comes to other aspects of the bee tower, I don't know, I'm not super creative, but I was also thinking about what if the beekeeper has an ability where it just summons a whole bunch of bees, and then it just goes through, it penetrates a lot of different zombies. I think that's a cool ability in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about my prediction, and if you guys have your own prediction, let me know in the comment section below, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.